All right, guys, what's up? It's Peter Sonic back once again, and I am sorry for not uploading for like a long. I usually upload at least more frequently than I have been. As you can see, I've been coughing a lot, and I've been coming down with some allergies, so my nose has been stuffed up, and you might be able to tell that. And yeah, so I really haven't been able to upload, not only because of that, but just other stuff. I have life stuff, so been tending to that. But yeah, don't think I forgot. I'm Peter Sonic. I don't forget about my fans. I'm joking, but like seriously, I didn't forget, guys. So if you guys thought like, oh man, maybe Peter Sonic isn't ever gonna upload again, don't worry. I was just taking a bit. Uh, wasn't the best schedule for me right now, but I'm back. I can't promise I'll have another video tomorrow and another video the next day and the next day and the next day. But I can promise that I will basically upload at least once a week, no matter what the cost. Because it's been a week, and I was really after like I was trying to upload, a couple of days back, but once it was like because it was like yeah, so it had been 5 days since I uploaded my last video, and I just decided screw it, I'll just wait a week, let this like allergy stuff clear up a bit, and then let my life tend to what I've been tending to, like which is my life and friends. Not my wife and friends, my life. I don't have a wife. I'm only 16 years old, guys. Come on now. But anyway, yeah. So that was the update. Um, Now let's talk about Dragon Ball Super Episode 40. This was got to be one of the most confusing episodes. Now I'm gonna be late on this. I'm sorry, guys, but I'm really late. This episode basically picks up where the other one left off. We had a little cliffhanger where Goku and Hit clash at the end, and that's where it picks up. Goku and Hit, spar out for a while, for like half the match. Goku and Hit seem to be even. However, it seems like Hit though starts taking control. Goku is using Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan plus the Kaioken times 10, but after a while, it seems like Hit starts taking control of the match. It seems that his Togi Tobashki seems to have more interesting development. Like he can now skip time to like zero point 0.7 seconds. It's like unreal. This guy's just like improving so much in so short amount of time. It's unreal. It's like, how did he do this? And Hit had moments to finish off Goku, but he didn't. But then Goku started noticing that Hit started actually declining in power, and he wasn't fighting as hard. And Hit said, well, the truth is, I'm not saying I can kill you in a second, but the only reason I'm truly not fighting all out because I'm a hitman. So most of my attacks deal with having to kill somebody. And there are rules saying I can't kill you. So there's that. And with that being said, Goku's like, I see. Then can we have the rules changed? And Beerus declines having the rules changed. The referee says no. Champa's like, yeah, how about you actually decline and make the rules non-existent so I can actually see you die. And Champa and Beerus bicker about it, and it's kind of funny because that's what brothers do. Brothers would bicker over something like that. Brothers would be like, no, actually, no, we're not going to do that. And Champa's like, oh yeah, you're just trying to give your fighter the better advantage. And Beerus is like, no, you're just trying to give Hit the better advantage. And it's like brothers. Brothers bicker over stuff like that. What really happens here is the most interesting, though. Champa's like, it doesn't matter at the end of the day because you're all pawns in me and Beerus' little game. And then Hit says, if we're all pawns in your game, oh well. And then Goku actually powers down. He actually winks at Hit and says, we should fight on a different time in different circumstances. So we might see more of Hit the way Goku said that. And Goku then, basically flies out of the ring and loses. He takes himself out by just giving up the match. Hit then is not really confused, but he kind of now has respect for Goku. And Beerus is obviously pissed. When Goku actually walks back on the sidelines, though, you can see that Goku's muscles are bulging. This means that the Kaioken was more stressed than it actually probably needed to be. Goku even said, though, to Beerus that, well, my Kaioken and my Super Saiyan God, it was putting so much stress on my body that I probably would have lost anyway. So, yeah, the Goku kind of admits he might have lost anyway. There's a chance he still could have won. It's not, but he said it was like 50-50. I could have still lost anyway because my body was having so much trouble maintaining that kind of power. Now Monaka is scared shitless. Now Goku actually says, remember, Goku and everybody else don't know Monaka is not who he is, not who he says he is, or how Beerus and Whis who he says he is. So Goku's like, it doesn't matter. Monaka should be able to handle this anyway. And so here we go. Monaka comes into the ring all scared shitless because, again, he's a fraud. He's hired by Beerus to just motivate Goku Vegeta. Now, what happens, though, Hit takes one good look at Monaka. And Hit kind of just realizes, okay, this guy's weak. This guy's really weak. And so Monaka, in a second, runs at Hit, punches him in the kneecap, and it doesn't do anything. However, once Hit looks at how scared Monaka is, Hit just goes, ah! And then just goes flying into the side of the ring and then hits the ground, and it's a ring out. Monaka wins. And everybody is so surprised that Hit did that. Like, literally, if Hit wanted to, he could have defeated Monaka in a second, probably. But he took a punch to the kneecap, and it did nothing. And then he faked it, made it look like, oh yeah, Monaka has some very insane strength in that punch to the kneecap. Maybe go flying all the way to the air, and then maybe go flying and hit the wall, and then hit the ground, and then make me go, oh no! Then I got back up, and it was nothing. And, Champa and Beerus are just like, what the fuck? And stuff like that. And Monaka, he's just like, Monaka looks at his fist, and he's like, wow, he actually starts to wonder, does he actually have that kind of strength? That was a funny scene. And because of that, Team Beerus wins. And literally, Team Beerus wins because Hit just... I think the real reason Hit gave up, though, and didn't fight Monaka and didn't beat him, because I think he realized that it was the real battle that he actually wanted was over. Goku was the one that he didn't want to fight Goku. It's not like I'm not saying like, oh yeah, Hit came to this tournament to fight Goku, because I'm not one of those guys that says that kind of stuff, because that's not true. Hit came to this tournament to get the cube. Now that cube would take everybody, the cube that took everybody to the planet that they're on. This cube is a vehicle of the gods, Champa says. It could take people to the other dimensions and other universes. Why Hit would want it, I have a feeling that he would actually want it to go fight other beings in other universes, or maybe just do Hitman work there, or maybe he is a bad guy. But from what I got from this episode, Hit necessarily isn't a bad person. He's, okay, if you ever played the Elder Scrolls series, he's a sellsword. He just does what he's hired to do. Whether his moral values say don't or not, he is a sellsword, he's a mercenary, he's a hitman. But in reality, he's actually not that bad of a guy. He's not like Frost or any of those kind of characters that would actually just come out and start blowing shit up and then cover it up and make it, he wouldn't be like that. What he does is he's hired to go kill someone, and he go kill someone. And that's just who Hit is, and I don't think he's a bad guy. I don't think he's one of the villains. He could still be remember we all thought Frost was going to be this nice. He was going to be the good Frieza. He was going to be the Frieza that did no harm. But look at him. Yeah, so this is quite interesting. But Champa is pissed at his team for making him look bad. His team lost. He's pissed. Beyond pissed. And he tells Hit and everybody else that this is the end. He's like, I am Champa, the god of destruction. I don't care about this Super Saiyan god fucking Kaioken. I don't care about this Toko Tobashi. I'm the god of destruction. He didn't say it quite like that, but he was like, I'm the god of destruction. I'll kill you all in 1 second. And so he's about to kill his teammates. Goku wants to interfere, but then Beerus is like, nope, that is Champa's universes. That's Champa's team. You will not interfere unless you actually think you could go toe-to-toe with him. And yeah, and remember from the episode guide, the guide said that when Champa's about to kill his teammates, somebody steps in the ring. Now we thought that was actually going to be Monaka. That's not the case as many of you might have already known. If you didn't, get ready to be spoiled. As Vados keeps trying to warn Champa that someone is coming, someone is in the ring, Champa's like, whatever, whatever. And then finally, once Whis warns Beerus, who's in the ring, Beerus's eyeballs just like shoot up like fucking magnets, like they're glued to the ring. It's like, when SpongeBob has his eyeballs turned like out of his head and stuff. That's what Beerus's eyes looked like. And then Champa turned around and he's like, fine, I'll see what's going on in the ring. And yeah, we get to see these two slender robot looking dudes and another small looking robot dude. And his name is Zunao, or Zuno, or however you might say it. From what we know, he's the Lord of everything. He governs all 12 universes. How powerful he is and all that stuff, we don't know. But he definitely makes Champa and Beerus look afraid. Whis and Vados, however, they didn't necessarily look afraid, so I'm wondering if he's more powerful than them or just as powerful. We don't know. He could be just as powerful. You might think, because he didn't make them scared makes him weaker. Not necessarily. He could be just as powerful. Like, Whis wasn't frightened of Vados when she appeared because he's either just as strong or just slightly not as strong. But he could still maybe fight her. It's kind of like that. Like, Whis wasn't cowering in fear when he saw his sister. So it could be the case here. Beerus wasn't cowering in fear when he saw Champa. So let's keep that in mind, guys. However, yeah, they were like shocked. Just utter shocked. Now, the preview for episode 41 is pretty interesting. It has Goku being who Goku is, going up to meet this new Zunao or whatever he is. And he goes up to meet him like normal Goku, and he's all like, yeah, my name's Goku and stuff. And, they actually do summon the Super Dragon, and this Zuno or Zunao character wants them to make a wish with the Super Dragon Balls. Now, one quick note, we don't know if the dragon that comes out of the Super Dragon Balls is actually going to be Zurama. From what I learned, and from various YouTube channels like, Geekdom 101, Josh from Dragon Ball Nation, Unreal Entertainment Gaming, Quaman's Land. Go subscribe to those guys if you are a Dragon Ball Z fan and you have not subscribed to them yet. They can teach you more about the series than I ever can. And I don't want to copy their content, so I'm not going to make videos that they've already done because that's copycatting and it's not being original. Anyway, from what I learned from what they said and from what I learned from the episode, it appears, the episode preview anyway, it appears that is going to be, the dragon that comes out of Super Dragon Balls is actually called the Divine Dragon. I don't know if that means Zurama, though, but yeah, the Divine Dragon is what that is. Will we ever see Zurama? I don't know, but I always view it like this. Zurama created the Super Dragon Balls. Doesn't necessarily mean he is the Super Dragon. Kind of like Kami created the Dragon Balls on Earth, but he isn't the dragon. Shenron's the dragon, but Shenron didn't create the Dragon Balls. Guru created the Namekian Dragon Balls, but he isn't the he isn't the Namekian dragon. It's kind of like that. So I feel like, yeah, because like if he created the Super Dragon Balls, how could he be in them? Is what I always thought. Like, why? If he created them, right? But how is he in them? No, really, how is he in them? Like, how did he get in them? He created them, meaning he had to have been outside them at some point. Why is he in them now if he created them? Couldn't he have just stuck any other dragon in there? Yeah, that's what I always never got. Anyway, this Zunao character wants them to make a wish. We don't know what wish they're going to make, but the Divine Dragon, or at least the Super Dragon, just looks awesome. Yeah, he's gold, and he kind of looks like the Winged Dragon of Ra from Yu-Gi-Oh! To some people, which I can kind of see that. But in reality, I really like the design, and I really can't wait to see what exactly they wish for, and they'll be wishing for it pretty soon, in 2 days. So anyway, I'm Peter Sonic. Have a good day as always, and I'll make sure I upload more. And God bless you guys.